Right now in Jamaica News Page tonight, a shocking confrontation inside a Kingston police lockup. Officers injured after inmates reportedly hurled feces and urine during a violent clash. Meanwhile, tensions rising outside the police station.
My nephew, he dropped down in the stiff stone. Them not take him out till look a while. Them take him out and they in a emergency room. We don't know what is the issue. We don't know nothing about him and nothing.
Families say they've been blocked from delivering food for days and are demanding answers over allegations of beatings and delayed medical care for inmates. We have the details coming up. Also tonight, serious allegations against the two police officers now under investigation for murder, robberies and shootings. The High Command launching a top-level probe and developing tonight, the suspect in a deadly Portmore attack fatally shot during a reported confrontation with police. We're tracking the latest developments. Plus, there's good news tonight.
We don't do this for the fun of it. We do this because we believe in you that you can lead us. So Nana Akukese, now you have a big responsibility.
Dancehall star Popcon receiving royal honors in Africa. Welcome or welcome back to Jamaica News Page tonight, news that keeps you connected to what's happening across Jamaica. And we're powered by viewers just like you. We've got special rewards just for you. When you become a Jamaica News Page member, you'll unlock these special rewards you love, including a loyalty badge next to your name in the comments, shoutouts for your birthday, anniversaries, other special moments, and just so much more. Joining is easy. Just click subscribe, then click join, and choose to become a full star or a full elite member right now. That's it. Simple and quick. A link to join has been posted in the comments. Please leave a comment so we can welcome you with a shout out. Thank you for joining us. Kenneth Johnson 3393. Jamaica News Page tonight starts right now. We begin in West Kingston, where tensions are running high following a violent confrontation inside the Denham Town Police lockup. Jamaica News Page understands that about 9:30 Wednesday morning, 4 police officers entered a cell to retrieve items when they were allegedly attacked by inmates. During the clash, feces, urine, and water were reportedly thrown at the officers. Police say non-lethal force was used to defend themselves, and the incident left 4 officers and several inmates injured. They were transported to the Kingston Public Hospital for treatment, though their conditions have not been disclosed. Commanding officer for the Kingston West Division, Superintendent Justin Wilcock, confirmed the incident and noted that the lockup was temporarily shut down following the disturbance, which also disrupted scheduled family visits.
The team went into one of the cells, and we have 6 cells at the lockup here, to retrieve some containers to pass back to the family members. During that process of them opening cell number 3, this is based on the reports from the police officers. The occupants of that cell, the prisoners, attacked the police officers, throwing feces, urine, and water on them. The police quickly got them back under control, got them back into their cell. Force had to be used to do that. There are 16 members in the cell here, as against a 1 by 3. That's 4 officers that went in there. All 4 officers were injured in the process, as well as a number of prisoners, amounting to 8 or 9. Medical attention is being given as we speak. 5 are at KPH getting medical attention. The officers are also treated at the same facility.
The situation has since sparked protests from relatives of prisoners who say they have been unable to deliver food to their loved ones for several days due to the suspension of visitation.
This morning we come to visit with loved ones, with families, with friends, and when we come we hear say them a beat the prisoner them out there. We're out here from 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, some come 7 o'clock, we can't get no visit. When we come out here we hear people talking that from 4 o'clock them a get beat now, and people been calling, so we're calling. So we need justice out here.
My nephew, he dropped down in the stiff stone. Them not take him out till look a while. Them take him out and they in a emergency room. We don't know what is the issue. We don't know nothing about him and nothing.
Some family members have also raised concerns about alleged beatings during the disturbance and claim certain inmates did not receive prompt medical attention.
Last night, me hear my son gone to hospital. I don't even know if my son come back. Him lawyer come down here and them now let in the lawyer to see what's wrong with him. Them beat my son-in-law, broke him arm, broke him foot, and him a bleed. I have the video to send it. May I ask you, please, the Prime Minister, we need help down here and them at town station.
It's not dog in there, it's human being. And a beer broke up them. Them catch water in the pipe and them spray pepper spray in the water and throw it in the pan them. Them dash of them food, them dash of them roll on, them dash of them teeth brush and them underpants. Them a fear walk and I borrow them one another underpants and teeth brush and toothpaste. What's the what am I gonna do that for, eh? Them come out here, them disrespect with them do all mass of thing what them for do. A blood run through way and the water run through way. And it's not dark. It happened from Monday. Why them start to do it today? True today a holiday. Them take them action today. We need justice.
We still provide 3 meals a day from our angle. We accept extra meals and the personal effects on Wednesdays and Sundays from the relatives. 4 police officers were injured as well as 9 prisoners. All have since been treated at the Kingston Public Hospital and are returned or have been returned to lockups.
Police say once no further incidents occur, family visits are expected to resume. Investigations into the matter are ongoing. Now to developing news in St. Catherine. The man suspected of carrying out a deadly attack in Brayton, Portmore on Tuesday has been fatally shot during a reported confrontation with police. The incident occurred shortly before 7 p.m. Wednesday along Port Henderson Main Road near the Marine Park area. Police say the man, whose identity has not been released, was confronted in the vicinity. He is believed to have been experiencing mental health struggles. The suspect was being sought in connection with a brutal attack at a home on Marlin Way in Brayton Phase 1 earlier that morning. 63-year-old Sonia Dillon was killed after sustaining multiple chop wounds while her daughter was injured and remains hospitalized. Investigations are ongoing. In a major development tonight, the police high command has ordered a top-level investigation into 2 members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. The officers are suspected of involvement in multiple murders, shootings, and robberies across the corporate area and sections of St. Mary. Jamaica News Page understands that the 2 policemen were scheduled to be questioned by senior detectives from the Major Investigations Division in connection with a double murder along Fairfield Avenue in Marvelly, St. Andrew on February 7. The victims, Tyrese McKenzie, also known as Citypuss, and Jose Harvey, otherwise called Jose, were killed in a drive-by attack. One of the officers, who is assigned to the Trelawney Police Division, reportedly came under scrutiny last week after he was allegedly found in possession of 2 firearms and more than 60 rounds of ammunition along the Port Henderson Main Road in St. Catherine. This reportedly occurred hours after the fatal shooting of 64-year-old St. Mary businessman Garfield Singh, who operated a well-known tire shop in Boscobel. Mr. Singh was reportedly killed at his home by men posing as police officers who ordered him to open his door. Following that incident, police intercepted a gray Toyota Probox with 2 men aboard along the Port Henderson Main Road. An M16 rifle, a Taurus pistol, and 65 rounds of ammunition were reportedly seized. A policeman and a civilian were taken into custody, and investigators believe they may be linked to the killing of Mr. Singh. Investigations continue. Meanwhile, the Independent Commission of Investigations Indecom has written to the Police High Command requesting an urgent meeting to address concerns about ongoing investigations into police-involved shootings that were reportedly not formally reported to the Commission. Indecom says it is deeply concerned about multiple media reports suggesting that the Jamaica Constabulary Force (JCF) is conducting active probes involving 2 police officers without notifying the Commission, as required by law. The oversight body noted that the JCF is legally obligated to promptly notify Indecom of any incident involving police conduct that results in death or injury. The legislation governing the Commission mandates immediate reporting to ensure independent oversight. The Commission also warned that any failure to report these matters undermines Jamaica's police oversight framework and could affect transparency and public confidence in investigations involving law enforcement. Also tonight, the police have arrested and charged a man in connection with the killing of 4-year-old Sanaya O'Brien, who was fatally shot on February 8 in Manchester.
Following investigations into the unfortunate incident that occurred on Sunday, February 8, 2026, in the land settlement area, where we saw the life of young Sanaya O'Brien being senselessly cut short, and the shooting of her father, a 36-year-old businessman of the parish. During one of our intelligence-led operations, one Onish Copeland O.C. Daba, a 25-year-old laborer of New Wales in the parish of Manchester, was taken into custody. The suspect is now an accused, having been charged with the offences of murder, wounding with intent, 2 counts of shooting with intent, malicious destruction of property, conspiracy to commit murder, possession of prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and using a firearm to commit a felony. We know as a fact that Copeland was not acting alone in this heinous crime, and so we are actively pursuing other suspects.
Superintendent Duncan also commended the work of detectives in the parish, highlighting that 4 of the 5 murders recorded since the start of the year have already been cleared up.
The charging of Copeland brings to the clearing up of 4 of the 5 murders recorded in Manchester for 2026. We also saw another 5 murders being cleared up from previous years, which bring our total to 9 murders being cleared for 2026. This represents a clear rate of 180%. So I just want to take the opportunity to commend the hard-working men and women of the Manchester Division, particularly our detectives, who continue to go above and beyond to ensure that persons who commit violent and serious crimes in the parish are held accountable.
Investigations remain ongoing. 2 men are in police custody following the seizure of cocaine during an operation at the FedEx building along Halfway Tree Road in St. Andrew, we told you about earlier this week. Police say the Firearms and Narcotics Investigation Division, FNID, acted on intelligence before carrying out the operation, which led to the discovery of approximately 1 kilogram of cocaine. The drug has an estimated street value of about 600,000 Jamaican dollars. Investigators report that the suspects traveled from St. Elizabeth to Kingston, allegedly to ship the package, which was reportedly destined for Canada. Head of the FNID, Senior Superintendent Petrea Rowe, says there have been more than 300 attempts to smuggle illicit drugs through courier companies since 2024.
Persons are using courier service to traffic drugs overseas using fake identification, fake addresses. We have found that the barrier to ship is very low. This is the result of continued investigation, continuous intelligence effort. Our operatives went to the location today and we were successful.
Police investigations into the matter are ongoing. In other news, the dancer artist Popcon has been honored in Ghana after being crowned as sub-chief and receiving the traditional title Nana Okofo Akrokesi.
We don't do this for the fun of it. We do this because we believe in you that you can lead us. So Nana Akukese, now you have a big responsibility.
The entertainer was conferred with the title during a recent visit to the West African nation. Sharing moments from the ceremony on Instagram, Popcon expressed gratitude, writing, "Nana is grateful, love and respect to my people. Together we push, #Kesi." The title is loosely interpreted as meaning a great or mighty warrior chief. Popcon has maintained strong ties with Ghana, including a visit in 2019 during the country's Year of the Return initiative, which encouraged members of the African diaspora to reconnect with their heritage. During that trip, he visited Cape Coast Castle, where he laid a wreath in honor of ancestors who were enslaved and taken to Jamaica and other parts of the world. In 2025, the artist released his fifth studio album, Nothing Without God, a 14-track project exploring themes of faith, resilience, and spiritual growth. The album was completed just weeks before Hurricane Melissa affected sections of Western Jamaica. Congratulations, Popcon. And that's the news on Jamaica News Page tonight, news that keeps you connected to what's happening across Jamaica. And we're powered by viewers just like you. We've got special rewards just for you. When you become a Jamaica News Page member, you'll unlock these special rewards you love, including a loyalty badge next to your name in the comments, shoutouts for your birthday, anniversaries, other special moments, and just so much more. Joining is easy. Just click subscribe, then click join, and choose to become a full star or a full elite member right now. That's it. Simple and quick. A link to join has been posted in the comments. Please leave a comment so we can welcome you with a shout out. Thank you for joining us, Kenneth Johnson 3393, and also thank you for watching Jamaica News Page tonight. We'll see you in the comments, and be sure to join us again for more news. From all of us here, good night.